Hi. I look crazy because like I just woke up, but I ordered food and this has to be a joke right now. 1 second. Also, my lips are doing that thing where like the skin just like peels off. Great timing. Whatever. It's not like anything was gonna be perfect anyways. Anyway, what is weird? What is strange? What is crazy? I mean, not really, but like what? I was eating like a normal like from First Watch, they have like that like egg sandwich, whatever. Like, you know, it's like avocado, egg, I don't know, arugula, like the green stuff, you know, and bread. And then they put like mayo on it and bacon. Anyway, so I was eating it. Normally, I get the egg like over easy or whatever, like when it's like, you know, I like it like that. So I was just noticing, even though I ate like most of it because I was hungry, before I even noticed the fact that it like wasn't over easy, it was just like cooked all the way through, but like still fine, but like cooked all the way through. So I said that to myself. I was like, wait, this is like cooked all the way through. Like that is technically not what I asked for. Then my brain is like, I'm glad you said that because something is gonna be not perfect. Anyway, I kind of ignored that. I was like, okay. Like I ate like I like, I don't know, I was holding it, I like opened it a little bit because I was confused now. I pulled out a piece of cantaloupe. I don't own cantaloupe at my house. I don't even like melon. I mean, I'm not like allergic, but I just don't actually like melon. Like the only melon I even tolerate is like watermelon. But that is cantaloupe. I mean, that's like real cantaloupe, right? What else would it be? It's definitely giving cantaloupe. But like a large, like a, that's like, you know, like to the past the first like line on my finger, right, from the bottom, like, you know what I'm saying, how there's like, you know, lines on your finger, like it's past the first knuckle on my finger, like that's a pretty big piece of cantaloupe. And I didn't order fruit or anything. There's no like fruit, so I don't know. Like I don't know. It's funny. What am I gonna do, you know? But like I don't mind. I just like really didn't notice the giant piece of cantaloupe inside until like this far into the sandwich. And it's like a big piece of cantaloupe. Like I'm not saying the cantaloupe came from the sandwich. I mean it did, but I don't think it like spawned in there, like obviously. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make any sense. Like obviously somebody just like put cantaloupe in there. But like why? Like why would they just like put cantaloupe? Like how does that even, like why? You know? The rest of it seems very normal and fine. Obviously there's always that little tiny voice in my head that I just ignore that's like, well, what if somebody like actually like messed with this and then they just put cantaloupe in it as like a sign that they did that to be like, well, they wouldn't. Obviously, they wouldn't, like, because even if they were to do that, they wouldn't then leave anything that you could like tell. Or they just wouldn't, they wouldn't care. But it wouldn't have been like, I'm just gonna put a piece of cantaloupe in here and then you're gonna be like, what? You know, like that doesn't actually make sense. But like, I don't know. You know, yeah, no. It is weird to have like just that big of a cantaloupe. Like, I get it, they probably like have cantaloupe just like a side of fruit. But like, what do you mean? That big of a piece of cantaloupe, like literally like three, like infinite dimensional, like what do you mean that big of a piece of cantaloupe is there? Like I don't even know like why. I don't get it. if the universe is trying to tell me something, I didn't receive the message and I'm not going to. Like, I don't actually get the point of that if it's supposed to have one. Like, does it make sense? Whatever. I did get grits with cheese, but I'm not sure if I even like that. I just got it because they, like, you basically have to choose a side, but, like, I'm like, do I even like any of the sides? It was, like, grits with cheese, or grits with no cheese, or, like, a whole side of arugula, even though there's already arugula on this sandwich, or, like, hash browns or something, or, like, fruit. I didn't want fruit, but I got fruit anyways. Yeah, I don't really like grits. I don't understand. Like, I feel like people just are eating cornmeal when they eat grits. Like, it's not salted. There's way too much cheese on it because it makes like a weird thick layer of it to where you're only eating cheese and you're like, I'm either only eating cheese or I'm only eating like cornmeal, right? I don't know. Like, it got worse. Wait, I want more of the cheese though. But the actual, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like it. Because I'm either, again, like, only eating cheese. And that's literally just, like, a cow's, like, liquid from its body. Like, it creeps me out, okay? It does creep me out. I get there's, like, a whole process. It still creeps me out because I'm like, I still know where this comes from. Like, this is still weird. I still don't want to be a part of all whatever. Like, I know it's just, like, cow milk. I know it's not a big deal. But my brain, like, freaks me out about it and is like, this is, like, creepy and weird. Like, why are we that invasive to cows, right? As a society. Like, I don't know, it creeps me out. It creeps me out. I know they're, like, fine with it, I guess, but, like, because I made a TikTok about it one time, and then a whole bunch of people were like, by the way, like, cows actually don't mind being milked. Because I was creeped out, but they were like, by the way, like, cows don't mind being milked. They actually want that. I was like, you know, it still doesn't change the way that that's, like, feels weird to me. But whatever. Still feels weird to me. Anyway. The grits, yeah, I don't even like the word. Like, it's just weird to me. I don't know. I don't understand why, like, grits are a thing. Like, I get it, but, like, I don't at the same time. Because I just don't think they're, like, it's flavorless. I'm not gonna judge people if they like grits, but it's flavorless. The cheese is flavorless. So you're putting, like, unsalted, it just seems like unsalted, like, cornmeal that's, like, not even, like, fully cooked and it's, like, mushy. And then you're gonna put, like, a giant layer of, like, thick melted cheese. And, like, it's just not having any appeal to me. It's not. I don't see why somebody, I don't know. I don't see the reason for that at all. Why? I don't know. I expect things to have some kind of reason because I feel like everything that I do has some purpose. And then even when I don't even know the purpose of what I'm doing, I realize the purpose, like, right after, and I'm like, oh, obviously that made sense. Like, maybe I just have, like, really high self-esteem for that, but, like, genuinely, like, I'll do something and then find out that it was just, like, a metaphor for something else. Or I'll do something and, like, even if I already know, like, I'll just, like, do something and it has, like, a higher purpose, or it feels like it does, or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's, like, a difference in, like, the feeling of that. But the things that other people do sometimes blows my mind with either the stupidity or the fact that it had no purpose. But I feel like everything I do just has, like, this deep-rooted, like, feeling of purpose, even when I'm not trying to. Even when I'm not trying to actively engage with the concept of purpose, it's still around me. Maybe just because of whatever, maybe it's because I'm a witch that I'm aware of that, and maybe that's part of where it comes from. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? it almost feels like, but even if I made grits, I would be eating the grits and I would be like, why did I make grits? Like, you know, I feel like grits almost has like the essence of having no, like, I don't know. I don't understand. Because it just tastes bad. Like, I don't understand why you would create food to make it taste bad on purpose. I know that I technically bought that, but like, I had to get a side with the food because it was just gonna come with it anyway. And I feel like I'm like not doing like a good job if I don't get a free side when it was gonna, like, even if I'm not gonna eat it, which is bad, like I probably should have just not got one, but I wanted to see if I would like it, but I don't. Anyway, this almost fell over. I got this drink. It's like citrus, like it has like cranberry in it. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if I like cranberry. I feel like I don't interact with like every fruit and vegetable on the planet very often, right? So like, not that I never have like either of those, but like I'm saying like, I don't know. I don't think I'm like cripplingly unhealthy. I just think, I don't know. I just feel like I haven't had cranberries in a while. Okay, it's actually good. It's actually good. I don't know what it is, but First Watch with their like juices, it almost has like this underlying like fizziness, even though it's not fizzy. Like it's not fizzy, but it almost has that like, why is it almost fizzy? Like it has like that feeling, right? So it's just like if you had like a lot of water, like cranberry, and like the feeling of like, this could be frizzy, but it's not, or fizzy, but it's not. Maybe strawberry too. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely has like some very natural strawberry flavor, not like fake strawberry. So this is good. The sandwich would have been good if it didn't have, okay, it was still good even though it had cantaloupe in it, but like it could have just not had cantaloupe, because I feel like in the past that would have made me question like the quality of the food, but now I just have like more trust as a person, but it still crossed my mind. I'm not taking it seriously that it crossed my mind, but it still crossed my mind that I'm like, that's still like weird, right? I don't know. Because if I were gonna make that, would I accidentally put cantaloupe in there? No. Like, I don't think so. I never worked there, so who knows how their like conditions are, because when you work somewhere, you basically just have to like take whatever they have and use it. Like, you know, if that place is like very bare minimum, but everything is like chaotic and you don't have time to fix things, then I guess like it is how it is. But I don't know. I never worked at First Watch, so I'm not gonna be like, they must be this way and that way and this way and that way, but it is like just, I don't know. Imagine if somebody, I don't have any allergies though, but like hypothetically if somebody did, I didn't even find out there was cantaloupe till like the last like little bit anyway. They would have not been fine, but I'm fine. I don't know. Not everybody's fine, but I don't know. I think having food allergies would be dangerous. Like, I'm glad that I don't, but like, obviously I wish you the best of you too. Like, don't get like whatever you could get from it, you know? I just don't have it, but like, that still doesn't mean that it couldn't be like a serious condition for somebody, because it definitely can be, you know? Huh. I wasn't even planning to make a video right now, but like the cantaloupe really said, hi, you're definitely going to like start recording because you're just going to be confused about the cantaloupe. Like, that wasn't optional for me, but I'm glad that I made a video for this. You know, when you're so surprised about something that you're like, I know I'm gonna make a video about this, like, it's just what we're gonna do. It's just what's gonna happen. Honestly, it's funny and crazy to say, but like, I think somehow I'm just magically going to learn how to make music or like record music. Like I'm not even putting like I have like a notes app with like little like song ideas that I have written down. I actually probably have like or not notes, not notes, the journal app, right? That's what I've been using. Not that it's different, it's the same thing, but like it's a little bit more like separate, you know? I felt so like they personally thought of me when they made that, so they definitely didn't. If you ever want to like, if you ever feel like, oh, this is like personalized to you, it's definitely not. It's probably the most like basic, right? Personalized to everybody. Or they were very much like thinking of themselves when they made it, and that's why you feel the energy of they must have been thinking of me when they did that, right? Yeah. Sometimes it's like the opposite. It's like you can feel how people feel about something even more than how you actually feel about things. So you almost have to have a barrier where you're like, wait a minute, is this how I feel about this? Or is this how somebody else already felt about this? And it's like lingering energy. Like, am I just interacting with the energy of how other people felt about whatever? Like, say, for example, this, if I actually hated it but felt the energy of I love it, right? Then would I be like as honest as I could have been if I were like I feel like I love it even though, you know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. Like I think about it. Some people like, do you think when they choose their favorite color, do you think they're actually just sensing residual energy of everybody who loved that color before? Or do you think it's actually their favorite? Obviously, if they're smarter, it's actually their favorite. But I'm sure there are some people who are like not thinking about anything deeply and they just choose the one with the most residual energy of other people loving it. Or the one, maybe they lie and they just choose the one they think everybody loves. Or maybe they just don't care if they're lying about it, so they don't even think about it. Like, it's weird, right? Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird, right? I don't know. This is good, though. That might be it for this video, but I'm just gonna like come back and make another one like later. I don't know. I love you. Bye.